Hi Scorpios, welcome. This is your reading from October 8th to the 21st. So, with this week, we have hit eclipse season. So, a solar eclipse and new moon in the sign of Libra. It's going to be intense. In the Libra reading, which was a collective message, if you're curious about this eclipse, because they do expand out for a period of about 6 months, I would recommend to go watch that. We're hitting another timeline shift, which is, we do expect to see big shifts like that with eclipse season. But yeah, this one is touching in the heart space with that Venusian Libran energy. Libra's also the sign of them, like us and them, interpersonality, interdependentness, balance, and fairness, especially with that feminine Venusian quality. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I was really excited to start the water sign readings. When I read for air signs, it seems like they're going to be faring really well with this energy. Fire seems to be a little bit more challenged by it. And the Cancer reading that I just did, they seem like they're going to go through a lot of personal change through this. That might be a bit more on the challenging side. So, being that you're Scorpionic, you flow well with change. You're able to embody that energy really well. I have no clue what's going to come through for you guys. I just know I'm kind of getting a feel for this shift that's going to happen for the collective. So let's see what's coming through with your sign specifically. Scorpio. What's up with Scorpios, please? What energy is coming through for Scorpio for this solar eclipse? Okay, the Tower to confirm. Scorpio. Judgment. That's karmic. I want to get more. But on its own, it can be a resurrection energy. See how they're coming from the dead. Can be karmic. Can be spirit. Can also be Judgment Day, or someone making a judgment call. A decision. Might be a decision. Did see the Lovers earlier, but I want to get more. Interesting. Emotions coming out to play. One thing that I have been talking about, particularly in the fire sign readings, something about this eclipse season, this new moon and solar eclipse, is touching on something from Leo season, a shift that happened in Leo season. So we're talking end of July through the beginning and middle of August. So in terms of confirmation for timelines or events or energetic cycles, you could look to that timeline if this reading is resonating for you. But it feels very tied to this eclipse season for whatever reason. To me, I'm not clear on that yet, but it is from what I've been seeing in the readings. 10 of Cups, happy household. They're in love, they're happy, they've got their kids, they've got their farm they always wanted. It's emotional fulfillment and success on every level. Fulfillment, right? Tops. And then Leo, strength energy. It's exactly what it sounds like. That is the Empress taming the beast there. I've been seeing the infinity signs coming out in tandem with this message of these potentials, or this kind of it's coming in as possibilities opening up for the collective. So I'm not surprised that's here. You could definitely have Leo in your chart or be dealing with someone who does. Anything else? Ooh, that's a lot. Can we get just one more out, or should I keep it at that? Okay, one more. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this is love, relationships, foundations, marriage, cups coming together. Um, this is funny. Like, this looks like, oh, this is like a really interesting energy. With like the divine feminine empress wrangling the beast, right? Those are kind of like opposite energies, you know. We've got like the one that's like upright. There's like the one that's down on the ground facing up. They're feeling like opposites attracting here. And it's funny because we have the Four of Wands showing on the split. That's all about celebration. Ooh, there's a Three of Swords underneath that. I'm curious about that. Might be having to do with this Judgment energy. Or this could be someone in the mix or entirely separate to this situation. But they've got their arms up. Everybody's got their arms up. They're like, wee, yay, right? They're celebrating. But I don't know why that just came in super strong about the opposites attracting here. There could be someone else in the mix here that's like an old lover. This is such a weird message, but like coming like blast from the past. But we'll see. Wow, more of that Leo energy. Wow, someone is in love. Someone's in love, probably you, or you're coming together with someone, maybe someone who's quite opposite to you. Could be a friend of yours as well. We have the friend card on the bottom. And then your major, the Tower. Defending what is right here. Very interesting. But the Sun, these two together are the happiest outcomes you could ever possibly hope for or imagine. It's just all as well. There's children involved in this, or family at the very least. Your Court card there, emotional Queen. And then two cups coming together. I'm not sure why I'm getting like a grief off of this Queen for some reason in the midst of all this beauty and celebration. Maybe wrestling an inner beast with strength there. I'm going to keep the split out. Let's look at, so we also have the Eight of Wands. That's energy moving. Can be communication, can be travel. I'm seeing it like this Judgment energy, that which is blasting the energy or sound that's blasting out of that horn there. Let's look at Judgment. What deck to use? Okay. Judgment. Why Judgment for Scorpio? I'm not sure why I was getting... I might pull for that Queen. I'm just... in amongst all of this, they're wrestling with something. Either it's someone on the side with this Judgment energy, or it's like something internal. They could also just be waiting for the, you know, the ball to drop or whatever. Just like, this is too good to be true. Anyways, let's look at Judgment. If it's not you, it does look like it's you though. It's your Court card. Judgment, please. Okay. Judgment for Scorpio. Oh, two, okay. That's funny. That's really funny. Challenging information. That Queen there. Delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. Oh. So in the midst of all of this awesomeness and this coming together and like happy, happy days, there's, with this challenging information, or delays of some kind, truth delivered without tact. Truth delivered without tact of some kind. They're finding out something. We had the Nine of Cups in the front. This is the epitome of what I was just talking about. So the Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, wishes come true. Motives, right? Your wishes can come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life with that happy, happy sun energy. But in the midst of all this, this Queen is wrestling here with the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. They're wrestling with something here. On the bottom, we have Strength again and the Eight of Wands again. I might have to just move my baby to her chair. She just woke up. She's staring at me. Yes, baby. Yes. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Compassion is at the heart of this. Compassion, especially in the face of that challenging, potentially challenging information about motives here. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So delays are playing a part in this. I want to look at this Eight of Wands. That is energy moving. If there was a delay, there's no longer a delay here. I'm just going to go move my little one, and we'll be right back, Scorpio. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully she just chills out for a little bit here. Okay, I want to look at this Five of Swords. Judgment. This kind of smacks of like somebody finding out something about the partner that they're like getting involved with. And then having to decide if they're going to continue being part of this relationship, but we'll see. I want to look at this Five of Swords. What's up with the Five of Swords, please? The Five of Swords. One more shuffle. Why the Five of Swords in the middle of this yummy, super awesome energy? Like, this Queen looks kind of pissed or like annoyed. The Tower, yes, somebody spoke on something or found something out. The Tower, that's a big boom, right? I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm not sure why I'm kind of getting the feeling like this Queen might be like kind of feeling like she was taken advantage of or taken a fool of, or she's just annoyed at her lover here. In this card, she's got her eyes closed. She's blissfully, like, eyes closed, like, just loving life, right? But it's smack dab in the middle of this foundation. Whatever this was. But the Tower and the Lovers, there's the Judgment energy. There's a Queen of Wands. And then that delay. So somebody was sitting on something here. There's the Nine of Cups again. Somebody was sitting on something and then they acted or they spoke on something or an event occurred. And then the delay was over. This is like a resting energy. We do have this King of Wands with the Three of Swords kind of in this resting state here. So this looks like another person potentially in the midst of these two lovers, right? It definitely could be talking about making this decision, right? If this is all just like in the past, or like if somebody's struggling to get over something. But there is that lover's energy that I was talking about with the Tower. The lovers is the lovers, boom, an event happening between these two lovers or something, kind of getting in the middle of that, possibly making a decision here. Somebody could have made a mistake as well, which changes things. This queen is looking at her partner differently after this. Inner strength, release, judgment, forgiveness, and compassion is coming through. But this is a truth bomb that changes things for sure between these two lovers. Shakes this foundation. Sometimes the Tower breaks the foundation as well. So maybe I'll pull one from the Romance Angels. Romance. Can we shed some light on this Tower moment between Scorpio and their person here, please? Hello. One more shuffle. Can we shed some light on this Ace of Swords, please? Those are both your majors as well. What is this Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, Tower moment? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I'm not sure if this has to do with a potential third-party situation. Why is romantic feelings here? I mean, these two are clearly very much in love. Yeah. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Let your friends help you and pay attention to the red flags. Interesting. So we have these two over here, very much in love. There's like marriage all over this, possibly starting a family. And then we have this potentially, like I said, third-party energy. It doesn't have to be an ex-lover, though it certainly could be. Let your friends help you and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Ask for and accept support from others. So clearly there's a red flag here. And it seems like it's coming by way of this friend or person. It could be like an internal thing, but it's looking like that person on the side, potentially a Leo here. Let's just pull a card for advice. Advice in this situation for Scorpio, please. Particularly concerning this judgment energy. The Lovers. Justice. There's that Libran energy. This is interesting now. We're getting a message about that internal struggle for some of you. For some of you, you're having a hard time falling into this or accepting this, or with your trauma, like how she's distrusting of her lover there. You can see she looks, it's hard to see, she looks a little bit PO'd at them. For some of you, this is about childhood and balancing out some childhood trauma issues. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, especially for those that are in the boat that are starting a family and you're together with this person and you have unhealed trauma surrounding your childhood or your parents. It's just funny because release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. And then literally your love life benefits as you release your parent, as you forgive your parents is coming in. And then yes, this is your soulmate is underneath that. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy for those that it is an ex. For some of you, it's healing childhood trauma. That's the Six of Cups there. And that's why those children are so present in those other cards, because it's affecting your ability to... you're looking for red flags. Even though all this positivity, it's like, you know, that scorned lover vibe, or like looking for the red flags constantly that we do sometimes when we're have unhealed trauma in relationships. So forgiveness is at the heart of this, especially for those that like have a new child. I know I just had a baby 6 months ago, and one of my friends and I were talking about how it's wild that like once you become a parent, you start to notice things about your own childhood. For some, that fear is creeping in, and there's a discussion or some releasing that might need to happen there. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that water signs are going to be, I just heard, carrying the brunt. I wouldn't say that, but I think this eclipse season is going to be very challenging for water signs. With that being said, like I was talking about before, there's a lot of energy, like the heart chakra is being utilized to facilitate these changes. Not completely, but it's, what's the word? Integral. So if we, as water signs, I'm a Pisces stellium, as water signs, especially Scorpio, I could see how, yes, you guys can flow with change. You are scorpionic in nature. I could see how water signs would be going through intense emotional changes and deep personal work, working through issues in order to help facilitate this change, because we can tap into those emotions more readily than most signs would. So I'm gonna leave it at that, Scorpio. I wish you guys all the best. That was kind of deep, so definitely a key core message here about forgiveness and compassion. I'm going to leave it at that, Scorpios, until we meet again. Take care.